How many of you got your bartender's license? I'm thinking of becoming licensed, but want to know if it's really necessary. All right, so starting your mobile bar. If you're going to be a bartender inside that mobile bar, it's good to be equipped and ready to go with your skills, so to speak. And I don't know if you're talking about like we call it tip certification in Connecticut, and there's different versions for states. You need to get that certification online. It's usually 30 or 50 bucks depending on what state you're in. Each state has a different name for it. You basically watch a boring PowerPoint presentation for 2 hours, and then you fill out a quick test and basically says don't serve alcohol to 10-year-olds with braces, basically. But for your mobile bar, if you've never bartended before, you're going to want to get warmed up in terms of mixing drinks and knowing your way around the bar. Back when I was in Boston, I was around 23 years old. I wanted to get into the bartending scene and start to bartend right outside of college, and took one of those courses. It was in person. It was like a 8-week course once a week. And it was very basic. It's a long story short. It's everything could have been learned on YouTube. I think the best way to go is just go on YouTube, get yourself some speed pours, get yourself some bottles, fill them up with water, start to just memorize your pour counts. So the speed pours, it's called a 4 count for a shot. Start to mix up some drinks at home. And you're basically going to get everything you need from that. We memorized, I think, over that 8-week course, we made 14 or 15 drinks. There was different things that they showed us about ways to shake it. I don't know. It wasn't that great. And really where you're going to learn is in your first 10 events. And in your first handful of events, it's going to be difficult because it's not about mixing the drinks. It's more about knowing where everything is with the bar. You're going to do things like, I remember I had a full bar at a wedding and somebody wanted wine and I misplaced my wine opener. That was the biggest learning thing ever because I held up the line for 5 minutes trying to search for this wine opener while I'm sweating and my heart's pounding and I was brand new. Little things like that, knowing where to keep your backup bottles, keeping your ice stocked. It's really more so about that, and also things like when you use a shaker, rinse it out immediately and don't have a bunch of dirty shakers all over the place so your co-bartender doesn't have to do that for. It's things like that. To answer the question, I wouldn't bother with the course or the in-person thing, but you'll learn through panic basically in your first 5 events. But yeah, check out mobilebarhub.com for more free stuff. And if you do have a mobile bar, everybody, check out the Welo system on the homepage. It's all about getting you more events. We will double your events.